I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I went to preach in Durban in South Africa. That was about 20-something years back. Then we went into this evangelical, miraculous, take it there, somebody here ministry. Miracles are real. Word of knowledge is real. The prophetic ministry is real. It's just that a few charlatans, not a few, many charlatans in this dispensation infiltrated into that realm of ministry. And that's why some of us left that realm. There is nothing any person is doing in ministry in Nigeria currently that I did not see in ministry or my ministrations. But the simple question is, all those who received miracles in the Bible, up to Lazarus that was raised from the dead, that couldn't write a book about the land of the dead, that could not preach, we don't have the disciples of Lazarus. What did Lazarus amount to? Of all those who received the miracles in the Bible, including the dead man that hit Elisha's bones and rose up from the dead, what did he amount to? Nations and people are not developed by the miraculous. So the church and any other religious organization that is pursuing the miraculous is diverting the attention of people from developmental responsibility. Electricity does not become regular through miracles. Water will not flow from the rock again. You sink boreholes and you do water projects. The Red Sea does not need to divide again. Design cruise ships, ocean liners, and submarines. So the miraculous is only an intermittent intervention of divinity in the affairs of humanity when humanity is helpless and confused. Only a hapless person really seeks the miraculous. But if your brain is intact, your mind is fertile, and you are physically sound, you should seek responsibility. Because the first duty that God gave to man was responsibility. Tend the garden, walk the land. And Adam named all the animals, and God agreed with him. What should the church emphasize? What should religious bodies emphasize? The principles, the philosophies, the practices, the precedents, and emulate the patriarchs, how many P's in the Bible that did well. If not, you will shake your head like a concrete missile, you will stay awake all throughout the night, you set yourself on fire. It will not help you. It will not develop you. You see, so the miraculous is only intermittent, it's probabilistic. Now, develop your mind. You see, the Bible says by wisdom is a house built. A house can be a nation, a house can be a family, a house can be a person, a house can be a business. By understanding, knowing the nitty-gritty and the ability to harmonize and synchronize information to make rational decisions and apply them to produce results. And then knowledge. Knowledge is information that can work. We cannot progress at this rate. And when I saw that the people I was laying hands on, falling down, doing all this, they remained the same. I'm a scientist, and I'm very sincere with myself. I told myself I was going to leave that area and concentrate on developing the minds of people. Does God heal people? Yes. If we have good hospitals, will a lot of the people being prayed for be healed? Yes. My in-law in Germany had a stroke. Grandmother to my son's wife in Germany. They rushed her to the hospital, passed a catheter through the femoral blood vessel to her brain, and located where the clot was. They removed it. And that grandmother is now talking well and walking well. It would have been, if it was in Nigeria or Africa, would have carried her to church. It might not dislodge. I use the word might because stupid people don't understand English. It might not dislodge that clot. But the people in Germany and different places sat down and used their minds. This prostatic surgery we are still doing in Nigeria, another place that is killing men. There is a prostatic artery stenosis technique. They will pass a catheter, go to the prostatic artery, they will block it. So blood vessels, the blood supply to the prostate will reduce, the prostate will shrink on its own. And you can just go home. A Nigerian does it. He comes from the US to do it in Lagos. To see him is 70,000 naira consultation fee. What we need is knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Even God said, come, let us reason together. We are in our school. We have this beautiful school here. It extends to the other side. I didn't build this with offering or any person's tithes. I built it with knowledge, intellectual wealth, and give scholarships to people. I'm not dependent on any member. Ministry, I went into another realm of ministry. All these gathering people will soon expire because people will question us, our doctrines, and the effect of our doctrines on their lives. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. I have a webinar coming up in March. It's titled The Wisdom to Make More Money. Start to register now. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. I am very bold to say that since 1988, I've never borrowed money from a bank. Till date, I'm not owing any person, I'm not owing workers, and I don't beg people for money. Wisdom to make more money. Remember the number again, +234 80 21 21 92 62. We have real estate for sale. Contact that same number. God bless you.